everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bogey King. Today I've got another product review for you, but before I actually tell you what that product is, I want to ask you a couple questions. The first one is, would you like to find ways to shave strokes or to lower your strokes when you're out on the course? I think the answer is going to be yes. Are you looking for ways that you can practice regardless of the weather? I think the answer is probably going to be another yes. Now, something we've talked about before on the channel, actually we've talked probably about it several times, is putting. Putting is an area that you can take, you can really reduce the amount of strokes that you have on your round, or you can greatly add to it. And so I personally believe that while you're practicing your driver, practicing your short game, practicing your mid game, all important aspects, but I feel like one of the most important places to improve your game and one of the easiest places to do that is putting. Anybody can putt, anybody can practice putting, and you can practice putting at your course or at home. And so a couple weeks ago, I reviewed from our friends over at golfstoreoutlet.com their F4 multi-break putting mat. Now I'm really impressed with that. I've been using it since. I really enjoyed it. I like being able to add the break to the putting surface. It really just adds another level of, of difficulty. It also kind of mimics what kind of conditions you would face out on the course. And so as I share with you in that video, our friends over at Golf Store Outlet sent me this Laser Cross putting alignment aid. Now I'm really excited to try this out. I've seen other similar products. I'll be honest, I have not tried them. I think Perfect Practice Putting Mat has laser glasses, but this actually clips onto your club, so it clips onto the shaft of your putter, and then you align it so that you can really get a clear visual of the space in which your putter is aimed. It's something that you can have great form, you can have great pace, but that alignment can go a long way to you hitting your putt straight or off to the side, whether it be left or right. So let's go ahead, we're going to unbox this, we're going to see what comes with it, we're going to see how hard it is to install, and then we're going to try it out. We'll use the multi-break alignment mat as our green proxy, and then I'll come back and give you my full opinion on this. And if you're not subscribed, you want to be subscribed, because what we're going to do is actually got two of these, and we're going to give one away. So what I want you to do is subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you, that's awesome. And either way, drop a comment below. Let me know what your putts per hole average is and how this will help you. And then we were going to draw one lucky winner from last video and this video, and one of you will win this. And so can't wait to give this away. Allow one of you to have a practice aid to get better. But why don't we get into this? Let's take it apart, or let's open it up rather, and let's see what's in here, and let's get it set up, and let's go ahead and try it out. One of the things that I will say just right out of the gate is I'm very impressed with the actual packaging. This box is printed on extremely nice material. It's got a lot of information. It has a good feel, and I think that when you're thinking about the products you're buying, you want something that's going to be quality, it's going to last for a while, and I believe that packaging goes a long way. When a company takes time to have great packaging, I think that actually plays into the quality, hopefully, of their product. So what this says, it's a fact: when your putter is properly aligned to your target, you will sink more putts. Even with a perfect read and a perfect stroke, if you're not lined up properly, you can still miss your putt. The F4 Laser Putting Trainer eliminates guesswork by showing you the proper club face target and alignment. Using it regularly will improve your confidence, which leads to more committed stroke and more putts hold. So it has a green laser, which is pretty cool. It's got two kind of a cross alignment. So opening it up, it is packaged nice and neatly, if you can see that. Come on, focus. There you go. So it has hold this up here so you can see it. So it has the actual laser itself, has the button here to turn it on, and then I should turn this around here so you can see it. A button here to turn it on, and then this is where it actually clips onto your club. And then there is it's a rechargeable battery, so it has a USB micro port to charge it with. But out of the gate, it comes charged up, so why don't we put it on our putter and we'll see how it works. Now, I'm going to be using, this is one of my favorite putters. It's actually an old school Dunlop putter. I use this for most of my putting practice, if I can get this to focus. I'm not sure how old this putter is. I've had it for a while. It's got a dimple face. I really like, the grip. It's just classic. I just keep it at home. But really what they're supposed to do is, so you take this, I think the easiest way is to stick it down here, it's loose, and you just slide it on, and as you get up towards the top, it gets tighter. And it should be, when you think about your club face, it should be this way, facing down. So we're gonna make sure that it's tight. And then I'm gonna move the camera here in a second. I'll show you how you should have it aligned, because what you wanna do is on your putter, there should be this alignment stripe right here, and you wanna align the laser to that line. So this way, when you're lining up your putt, you'll see visually where the laser is going and where your putt is actually aimed. So what you can see here is I have the laser clipped onto my putter. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. And as you can see, you should be able to see here that I want to make sure that that laser is aligned right where my putting alignment is. So you can see, so hopefully not in the way, make sure my angle is right here. You can see how the line is right there lined up. So then when I'm actually on the putting surface, which will come up here, it'll be better off to see, you can see that now my club face is going to be square. And so now I can see without a shadow of a doubt where my putter is going and where that putt's going to go. So if I'm right or if I'm left. So I'm going to bring a ball up here. We're just going to start with a short 5-foot putt. And so you can see that now I have an alignment of, the ball, and I can see that my putt is aimed, hopefully, straight at the mark. Now I didn't hit that hard enough, but you get an idea. So I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna bring this back in. There you go. It's pretty cool. It's very simple. The idea, the concept, everything is pretty cool. Now, it has an auto timer, so it doesn't waste the batteries. It'll go off after 2 minutes if you have non-use detection. And all you have to do is you just have to turn it back on. Now the cool thing is, like, you can see the cross. You can really get an idea of where this is going. And the idea is just to continue to align, to practice an alignment. So if I were to just, let's say, tweak it this way a little bit, obviously, boom, that's exactly where the putt went. Now, I'm on a perfectly flat surface, and you can see it just went off. So all I have to do is press this button again, and boom, we're back on. Believe it'll last for a couple hours. So if you're, a hardcore practice person, you want to, really make your putt practice count. That's going to be, I guess where you want to do it. Now I like to bend my putters a little bit forward. I've been practicing with this different hand placement. I feel like I'm getting a lot more accuracy with this. I was having trouble with kind of alignment, but this is working well along with this. So again, for something that is a pretty inexpensive investment, one of the things that I'm really happy with golfstoreoutlet.com is their prices on these items is very reasonable. So I really think if you're somebody who wants to practice, wants to get better, these are things that are going to really help you and really go a long way to improve your your accuracy, your game. And so yeah, I think this is pretty cool. So let's get kind of finished here. I'll do some more practicing, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my full thoughts. I think one of the advantages that I'm really kind of identifying with this is that when you look at the space up here, you see your putt kind of down the green. And so I think that's something that when you think about aiming your putts, you're trying to pick a spot on the green that you want to, you want to hit, and that's the line you're adjusting. So this gives you the ability, like if I'm, if I'm left or I'm right, or vice versa, I can see that down. And so, in this practice scenario, if I'm looking at, okay, I want to hit my mark here at the 4 foot, and I want to hit it right before it starts to elevate, then I can use this laser alignment to see that my club head is facing that direction, and then I kind of can watch that mark. So I'm hitting that point every single time. And I think that repetition is what is going to help you when you're out on the course and you're playing and you're thinking through that muscle memory. That's what you want. So let's wrap this up and we'll tell you what I think. So we asked you at the beginning of the video if there's a way to save strokes, if there was a way to reduce the number of putts, would you try it? And I think the answer is going to be yes, right? To me, you can work on your drive, you can work on your long game, you can work on your short game, all important aspects. And I believe that one of the easiest areas for anybody in golf, especially the higher handicap golfers, is putting. The idea that you just need to understand the movement of the green, understand how you're aiming your putter, the speed of the ball, those are things you can practice at home, you can practice out on the course, and it's an area that I believe you can quickly save some strokes. How many times have you hit a great drive and hit a great approach shot only to 3-putt, 4-putt? How many times have you had a rough drive or you had to take a drop? Now you have an extra stroke, you get to the putting green, and again, boom, you are adding additional strokes that you don't need to. And so I think that putting is an area we can all practice, we can all improve on. You can buy the F4 multi-break putting mat and practice at home. There's different types of practice aids available, but this laser cross putting alignment aid I really believe would help all of us in terms of alignment, aiming. It gives you the idea of where your putter is facing and where that ball is going to go, and the more you practice with it at home, the more confidence you'll have when you're aiming and aligning your putts out in the course. I was just watching this past week's Players Championship, and it was windy, the conditions were poor, but they were talking so much about putting and about the right aim. Is it the left front, the left rear, right rear, left front? You know, all these different aspects, and these pros understand where to aim their putts, and that's what this is going to do. This is going to help you aim your putts better, and for $59.99, it's really not a bad price. I think it's if you spend more than $35, you get free shipping. And so our friends at golfstyle.com gave me an extra one of these I'm going to give away. So as I shared last week, if you drop a comment below, let me know how many putts per hole you average and how this would help you. And then make sure you're subscribed. You can be entered to win, and we're going to pick one commenter/subscriber from last week's video and this week's video to give it away. So if you like this video, if it was helpful, give us a like. It goes a long way to help the channel. Here at Bogey King Golf, we seek to inspire, to educate, to have fun, and do product reviews. And so, you know, here we are. We're an average golfer. We just want to improve, and we want to hopefully let you know if this is something that will help. And I think this is. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe, and we got lots of cool golf content coming your way. So until next video, we hope you get out, we play some golf, and have some fun, and we will see you next time. All right, everyone. Later.